All right, we got new stuff. If you look at the top of this worksheet, guys, it says law of sines. It's pretty easy though. We're going to start, we're going to do 1, 2. I don't know where my number 1 is. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, no idea. We'll make this number 1. All right, so doing problems 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to start off doing these just like we did the other ones. So Laney, right now, I want y'all to write capital A, B, and C in this column, lowercase a, B, and C in this column. Go ahead and fill in what they give you, and then we'll figure out why this is something to do. All right, so make sure your phones are off your desk, please.
You want us to draw the triangle?
No, you do not have to draw triangles on these. All right, so it says angle A is 38 degrees. It says angle B is 63 degrees. And it says side C is 15. Okay, how do we find the missing angle in the left column? Do it the same way you've been doing it. How's that? Subtract from 180. So let's do that. 180 minus 63 minus 38 is, I got 79. All right, so why can't we use these same formulas that we've been using on this? Guys, this is not a right triangle. Right triangles have 90 degrees on angle C, right? And if you look at it, it doesn't even look like a right triangle. So we've got to do something new to find the answers on these problems. And right now, I want y'all to write the new formula down at the top of your page. Write that down. At the top of your page, that is our new formula. All right, so where do we start at? Guys, you got to start on whichever letter has both answers. So we got to start with C. Y'all agree? All right, so I'm going to put 15 on the top. I put sine of 79 on the bottom. Now you can mix these up. If you guys look at the formula, it's got A, B, and C in alphabetical order, but it doesn't matter which order you put them here. All right, next, if I want to find side A, I put a little a on top, sine of 38 on the bottom. Need y'all to write that down.
Can you cut off like a little bit of like I gotta hear it. For real, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'll never go to sleep.
You just work as long as you can and you go to sleep. Right? Now, to find this answer tomorrow, we got to type it in by cross multiplying. So look, we're going to go this way first. I want y'all to times those two numbers together and hit equals. 15 times sine of 38. 15 times sine of 38 equals, what y'all get? 9.2. Last thing we got to do is divide it by whatever is on the diagonal with the A. So we've got to divide it by sine of 79. So we hit divide, sine of 79 equals. I got 9.4 for my answer. Where does that go? It goes for little a, 9.4. So again, first block liked doing this better. They said it was easy. Okay, now, can we do a squared plus b squared equals c squared? No, I wish we could, Hunter, but we can't. Why can't we? Because this is not a right triangle. You can only do that on right triangles. So to finish it up, we're going to do this. We're going to draw one more fraction. I'm going to put little b on top. I'm going to put sine of 63 on the bottom. All right, we're going to just not look at the middle fraction and just do our cross multiplying again. So guys, this is the only thing you have to show me and the answer. All right, so we'll do 15 times sine of 63. 15 times sine of 63 equals. And then I divide it by whatever's on the diagonal with my b, so I divide it by sine of 79. 13.6, and we're done. All right, so this is how you're going to have to do it if it's not a right triangle on the test. If it is a right triangle on the test, we'll just keep doing it like we did before. And basically, guys, this is 1 through 4 is how you do them. The only work you got to show is this right here. I'll show you one more, then maybe y'all can do 3 and 4 by yourself. This is not on the quiz for tomorrow. All right, we can go to number 2. All right, start writing your answers in for me on number 2. We got 33 degrees here, 29 degrees here, little b is 41. Okay, Hunter, help me. How can I find capital C, angle C?
41 over sine of 45.
Say it again. No. How do I find this? Finish the left column first.
Oh, just subtract from 180.
Good. We subtract from 180. 180 minus 33 minus 29 equals. I got 118 degrees. So the left column is the same as we've been doing. Just keep subtracting from 180. All right, James, which letter do we have to start with? We got to start with B because that's the only one that's got both letters, both numbers. So I put 41 on top over sine of 29 on the bottom equals. Does it matter which one I find first, A or C? No. So I'll put little a on top over sine of 33. All right, I'll stop, let y'all do your cross multiplying, get an answer. Okay, so remember, you've got to times these two together first, hit equals, and then divide it by sine of 29. I got 46.1, that's got to go for little a, 46.1.
You said,
Go ahead, Lane.
type that in first.
You do 41 times sine of 33 and hit equals. After you hit equals, then you come back and you divide it by whatever's with the a's. We're going to divide it by sine of 29. I got 46.05. I rounded that up to 46.1. And oh, how I wish we could do a squared plus b squared, but we can't. So remember, we're just going to draw one more fraction out here. We're going to put little c on top, sine of 118 on bottom, and I'm going to cross multiply again. Now, when you cross multiply this time, just act like the middle one's not even there. Okay? So I'll do 41 times sine of 118 equals 41 times sine of 118. Then I divide it by sine of 29. Just doing cross multiplying. I got 74.6. I'll round it up to 74.7. So is this it? Well, it's got some problems that are going to be a little bit harder, but we'll do those tomorrow after the quiz.
This is definitely way more work than what we've been doing.
I don't think it's that much. Look,
I ain't got one right yet, Coach. Every time I try to
y'all don't like doing these?
No, I got it wrong.
I ain't never go.
Well, now we should be close, aren't we?
Can we stop at number 3?
All right, okay, look. If we're not getting the same thing, we need to stop and go back over these. Look. If you guys do 41 times sine of 118, you got to hit equals. So 41 times sine of 118 equals. I got 36.2. So now from there, you divide it by what's with the c. This is your c, this is the diagonal. So I got to divide it by sine of 29. Divide.
Does it have to be in a certain mode or something?
Sine of 29. Say it again.
Does it have to be in a certain mode or something?
Degree mode. Everything's in degree mode.
Once you get like the big multiply times sign, do you simplify and like take the full again?
Yeah.
Work out, just work out.
I did it with the full number.
200 away from it.
That'll change the answer a little bit. All right, so Lydia's got a good idea why our answers might be a little bit different. You said yours were not the same as mine, but was it close? Okay, so you were probably rounding off. I was taking the whole number and dividing it by sine of 29.
I was off by like 200. It was in the radian mode.
Oh, I was going, yeah, if you off that much, yeah. But if you're off by just a little bit, then it was probably, you were rounding it off and then dividing by sine of 29. I was taking the whole number. So not a big deal. Olivia,
Can you not just take the first fraction and times it by the bottom?
can you not just take the first fraction and times it by the bottom?
Like 41 over sine of 29 times sine of 33. Because it gives you the same answer. And then it gives you 8 by 2.
I've never thought of that. I don't know know if that'll work every time, so let's check it, make sure it'll work every time. So guys, what we're supposed to be doing is cross multiplying. I'm just kind of showing y'all a shortcut. All right, so y'all do 3, and we'll check your answers. Hopefully y'all can do 3 by yourself.
Can we stop at number 3?
We got to keep working some more.